Hey, this is Deborah Anderson, the BlkWmnAnimator, coming back to you with another video. This video is about my personal transition from doing free work to paid work. I want to start off saying that your talents are always valuable. This is just about my personal journey. When I was in high school, but mostly in college, I had plenty of free time, so I would always just do illustrations of people. That was when Facebook was first coming out. I would just take people's profile pictures and just do an illustration of them and then send it to them. I've done it for random people I didn't know, friends, for family, and so that was a big reason why I was doing free work before, because the people didn't ask for it, and then I was bored. I had plenty of time. So that was the basis of me doing a lot of my free stuff for other people. And then I had some good friends where they were artists too, or he was an artist too, and he would tell other people that he paid for my illustration. And that didn't really keep people from coming into my inbox and either asking for free work right away when I didn't know them from Adam, or me eventually talking about payment and them being surprised, like, oh, this isn't free? Like, why would it be free? Especially if I don't know you. Why would I do anything for free? I really don't understand that mentality. And so just a tip for that, talk about money up front. Like, if somebody reaches out to you, talk about money immediately, because sometimes when I was a novice, I would be like, oh, give me a high resolution image and talk about all this back and forth, and then I would finally bring up the pricing, and they would be like, oh, I have to pay for this? And so in order to save yourself some time, mention money as soon as possible. Just gaining experience gave me more confidence to ask for money for my stuff. Even the stuff that I did for free, I definitely could have got paid for, because it did have a certain caliber to it where it didn't look bad, so I definitely could have gotten paid for it. But just after gaining experience, gaining that confidence, I just knew for a fact that my time was valuable. A big thing in my life right now is that I ain't got time to be doing no type of free stuff. Like, I work, I commute far, I'm the president of a volunteer organization, which is like having a second full-time job, and then I do other stuff. And so I ain't got time to do nothing free for you. Sometimes I don't even got time to do paid stuff. And so my time is precious. My time was always precious, but now it is definitely precious. Another tip is that if you don't want to do something, charge a lot more for it. That is kind of encouraging, I know, but if they somehow still say yes, you're getting paid for a lot for something you really did not want to do. For me, that would probably be illustration. I tried to illustrate I did illustrate a book for someone else several years ago, and I just learned that that's not my ministry. Like, I can do it. It just is reminiscent of 2D animation, and the reason I don't like 2D animation is because I feel like I'm drawing the same picture over and over again. And so, yeah, illustration is just not. And I don't really, I feel my art skills could be, my drawing skills could be better. So it's just, I don't really like illustration. So if anybody asks me to do an illustration, I'm charging out the wazoo for it. And lastly, a little tip. I know we sometimes have family and friends that approach us about doing things, and my tip for that is give them homework and wait. once you gain more experience just in people approaching you for free, with strangers is much easier. For some people with even family and friends, it's much easier to say no. But some people come up with some good ideas, but I'm not going to be the executor of your idea, or the main executor. And so someone had came to me about my grandmother and coming up with stories about her, and because my grandmother on my mom's side, very like lively person, good stories come out of remembering her. And so I just told them, okay, design the characters. We got some writers in our family, so reach out to the writers and come up, because I was like, okay, do you want it to be a webisode or do you want it to be a movie or something like that? Want it to be a webisode? Okay, reach out to the writers in our family, come up with about 3 to 4 episodes. And I think there was a third directive that I gave. So like, design characters, come up with 3 to 4 episodes, and then come back to me and we can talk about it. Still ain't heard from them, but I've gotten a little bit smarter about it. And so I don't just tell people no. I don't tell people I can't. I don't have a skill set or anything. I just put the ball in their court and then wait for them to produce. I'm sure somebody's gonna surprise me one day and be like, I just took a week to do this. Here you go. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But that's probably somebody I would actually want to work with, because it wouldn't be all on me. But yeah, my transition to doing free stuff. I think I don't like those free contests. I mean, just even hearing other people's thoughts on them, about how big companies who can afford to pay people will do a free contest and get all these like free ideas. Like, you can pay somebody for this. And so I wouldn't encourage people to do stuff for free, but it's just based on your personal journey, what you feel like. It's not even based on age, because there's some great artists out there who are doing paintings and illustrations, all that stuff. It's just based on how you feel personally. So mainly, I just don't have the time. I want to work on my own stuff. And sometimes I don't even have the skill set. I'll try to pass people on to other people if I know about it, but I don't have the time. So that's a big thing around why I do paid work only now. And it's not going to be any chump change. You're going to have to pay me for real. And so if you have any more tips for people, please leave it in the comments. If you have any questions for me, leave it in the comments or contact me. Please like this video, please subscribe, sign up for post notifications so you can get an email about my videos, and I will see you in the next video.